So I just got back from watching Spider-Man No Way Home with a few of my friends, and I gotta tell you, I love this movie so much because of everything that was in it and everything that it sets up throughout the movie. Now, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I grew up watching like the cartoons. I had many Spider-Man action figures. I'm pretty sure I dressed up as like Spider-Man and like Batman for Halloween when I was a kid. And obviously, I have my Spider-Man costume that I have today, and that's what this is. So it's just awesome to like see like many generations of Spider-Man be in like one movie, but like be in one movie so seamlessly that like it works and like it's awesome to look at. Now I'm gonna give you a spoiler warning, so if you haven't seen the movie, turn off the video, please. Turn it off. All right, so Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are in this movie. Like they're in the movie and they fight, Doc Ock, Electro, Sandman, the Lizard. Um, uh, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Green Goblin? Did I say Green Goblin? I don't think I did. So Green Goblin, and it was just like the last fight scene on the Statue of Liberty is one of the best set pieces I think in the MCU, minus maybe like the fight in Endgame or like Titan in Infinity War. It's just it's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of stakes involved because of the whole multiverse happening. And I feel like that adds a lot of extra tension and really like great storytelling to the movie. This movie surprisingly had a lot of emotional beats because of just everything happening in Peter's life. Like people finding out he's Spider-Man, and that adds like lawyers, the FBI, police, and everyone just like giving him so much pressure to like come out and like talk, and even like the news, the Daily Bugle run by Jonah Jameson like is berating him with lots of like rude words, and it's just like you feel bad for the guy, but at the same time you're like that's what would happen if Spider-Man was exposed in real life. Now I think the way that John Watts, the director, handles things with a lot of characters is really well written and really well like choreographed, because there's like, if you count the Spider-Man, which is three, Doctor Strange, Ned, MJ, and all the villains, there's like 10 to 12 people you have to like figure out in a scene. And I feel like it was handled so well that like what was going on, where each Spider-Man was at like certain points, and like yeah, it just worked really well together, and I feel like that really made like that scene great. Now I'm gonna talk about acting a little bit, because I feel like sometimes the acting in MCU movies are kind of overlooked just because of the action and like everything else. Um, Alfred Molina as Doc Ock was probably my favorite character in this movie. If you've seen Spider-Man 2, you know that he was a good guy, and then when the chip went wrong in his neck, he became a bad guy. And in this movie, Tom Holland Peter Parker, fixes the chip, and that makes him good again. And like as soon as the chip goes in, he like falls asleep a little bit. He wakes up, and you could tell it's like the Doc Ock at the beginning of Spider-Man 2. And I thought that was really cool because he did come and help the three Spider-Men at the end of the movie, and you can obviously see it coming, but like it was just awesome to see that. So the last thing I want to talk about is the chemistry between the three Spider-Man. Peter Peter Parker. Oh my gosh. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland. I feel like the three of them worked off each other really well, especially Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, because they're the older Spider-Man, and they had a lot more experience because of what happened in their movies. And I just love the way, dude. I just love the way they act together. It's just so funny. There's like this one scene where Peter saying goodbye to like the Tom Holland Peter is saying goodbye to the Andrew Garfield and the Tobey Maguire Peter Parker, and like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker is in a lot of pain because he just got stabbed, and it's they have this emotional scene, but actually like Tobey Maguire is like has like a hole in his stomach, and just the way that like they're just casually talking when a guy is stabbed. That's all I'm saying, and it's really funny because these three actors they work really well together. Alright guys, it's almost 1 o'clock and I have an exam tomorrow. So, I will see you in the next video. Go watch the movie, and if you've seen it, if you're going to go see it, let me know. We can talk about it, and, just Have a great Christmas. I don't know if I'll put up another video before Christmas, but Merry Christmas, guys. See you later.
He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.